to this platform, Well Gossip 12/7, 247. Thank you guys all for once again allowing me to be in your house. It is 6 o'clock in Ghana and another 7 p.m. in the UK. It's gonna be an 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock p.m. in Germany. And we are here to discuss the hula baloo and all the things that is going on in South Africa today. Before coming online, I have seen a video also that is already trending on social media with respect to what Julius Malema have said and what Jacinta has said and what one of their leaders for March on March have said. So many things are going on. I want you guys to go ahead and share the live streaming. This is the first time I'm running on these two channels, and I want you guys to join me as we explore and do our best, because I want you guys to know that these two channels are also potential, and as and when I will need you guys to subscribe to this, so as and when I'm doing live stream, I can choose to do on any of the pages. Senior Beya will all get glued to this platform, World Gossip 247 or World Gossip 247. Okay, so I'm inviting all of you this very afternoon. It is live on this platform once again with your humble servant right here on this page. Everybody is welcome here on this page. Share the live stream. Tell a brother to tell another brother that Top Gossip, World Gossip, AYM Media TV is here, and we're doing our best to make sure we put everything on where we have to put it. So quickly, I need all of you to come in. We are live. We're doing our best to stay on course. We're doing our best to make sure we do what we have to do. Without much ado, we'll go and watch the play the Ghana national anthem, and then after that we'll do all the things we have to do. Guys, let me know at the comment section what is going on with respect to the sound and everything. My team down there, let me know what's going on. Monitor everything and advise me as to how things are going on there on this platform as well. So we're going to be doing ourselves a service here by ensuring that we invite everybody here on this platform, Top Gossip 24 AY Media TV. And so it is very important that we welcome everybody. Continue to share the live streaming. We are back on this platform once again. We are back on this platform. Thursdays, normally, we used to do Ghana Speaks, but unfortunately, I said people are busy with respect to their schedule and stuff like that. So we wouldn't want to bother you that much. And that is why we are here on this platform. Now, when you look at the topic for discussion today, the topic is saying that the battle, Ghana should never have joined. The battle that Ghana should never have to join, but they end up joining it because of what they believe in, because people actually influence Ghana and influence some of our leaders to join this kind of battle that we are in today. So Ebusia, just share the live stream right now. We are live on this platform. We're going to discuss this topic, and I need you guys all to stay with us on this platform, World Gossip 247, Top Gossip 247. It is very important that we have time to discuss this thing. Now, when you join me, I want you also to go ahead to share the live stream. Your comments are very important. Guys, let me see your comments below, so I will know exactly what is going on. Like I said, I need that comment, because the comment will help me to know everything is fine. Okay, the comment will help me to know everything is fine. So quickly, let me go fetch the Ghana national anthem, and then after fetching the Ghana national anthem, I'll come and show you a couple of videos and things that are going on out there. I believe strongly that we're going to enjoy today's program. Let's go quickly and do the needful with the Ghana national. right, guys. Thank you so much for taking the time to join us here on this platform, Top Gossip 24, with your humble servant right here. God bless all of you for doing that. We're gonna quickly jump into the program for today. And honestly, I need you guys to share the live stream to everybody. Share the live stream to everybody. We are here because of the love that we have for Mother Ghana. I want you guys to tell me what's going on with the kind of situation that we are in today. It is very important that we do the needful because Ghana is the only country that we have right now. And without us coming to conclusion to make sure that we support our country called Ghana, Ghana will go astray. It is very important. And when you see me here, I'm doing all this because look, we really have to protect Mother Ghana. It is very important we protect Ghana as it is. Now today there was something that was cooking in my mind throughout the week when I see what was going on in South Africa. There were a lot of things that were going on in South Africa, to be honest with you, over the week and over the weekend. And as I speak with you, a lot of things are going on in South Africa right now. And I ask myself, how did we get here? How did this start? How did this whole thing with South Africa, how did it happen? Who caused it? How is it that Ghana was brought into the middle of this thing? And I keep asking myself those questions until I went back to the genesis of the entire problem, right? And then I said to myself, Ghana was not supposed to be part of this issue. Ghana was not supposed to be part of what was going on. But how come all of a sudden Ghana have been the center stage of whatever is going on in South Africa? So the whole of the night I keep thinking, how is it that this battle becomes Ghana's battle? How did Ghana becomes part of the whole thing? Who did what and who did what? And according to the information I've gathered so far now, and I'm coming to break I'll break the breaking news. I told you guys in one of my videos some time ago that that man that called himself the Chukudi, whatever it is, the man Chukudi Jude himself, and then the man that is the Igbo leader in South Africa, Innocent, or say Ibona, that man, Ankasano, these two people, they have a link, and the link is what is gelling right now. Now I'm coming to tell you guys the rationale behind what is going on and how these things are playing out and why Ghana come into it. Because I keep talking about this, and I'm going to read something from one of the things that one of my ghosting members sent to me, okay? So you understand that all this thing that is going on is a serious plan that has happened. I told you guys that Chukudi Jude and that Ibona guy in South Africa, the Igbo king, whatever, the guy that gave himself the Igbo king thing in South Africa, no, they have a connection. You understand what I'm saying? These two people have a connection. And because they have a connection, whatever is going on, they know exactly what they are doing. It's not like it just happened out of nowhere. And I told you guys, it says, "Ah, Papa, no, we travel to Ghana, the Abeshia Igbo king, the Igbo king, so I travel Agoshiana." So they know themselves. Whatever he was doing in South Africa, no, he is Chukwudi Jude was supporting. He's also supporting Chukwudi Jude to whatever they're doing in Ghana. So it was a total thing that Omar Plania, everybody knows exactly what was concerning. So I'm going to read something quickly from one of the page. My ghosting member be sending me something. I'm going to read that thing out and send it to you guys so you understand what I'm saying from here. It is very important that I read that one to all of you because Mankaya Mamwa Muntia see exactly what was going on between that man and the man that was in Ghana, that Igbo leader that was in Ghana. Whatever was going on, I want to make sure I get you guys up to speed with respect to that particular thing that was going on, so you understand quickly what I was talking about. Now, I'll give you the gist. Stay with me until you get all the gist like I'm talking about. Let me give you the gist. Let me take out my spectacles so I will be able to see clearly, so I can give you the gist with respect to, or I'll put on my other glasses so I will see. Now, I need you guys to share the live stream so we will go into it before everything becomes perfectly. So please, I need you guys to tell me if the sound is okay. Now, Chief Solomon Igbona, aka Iziko, is an influential Nigerian businessman, a cultural leader, and a prominent figure with a global Igbo diaspora. Listen, I'm going to tell you guys what was going on, all right? take care stay with me as I travel with you. His background and career is what I'm about to tell you. He's a successful businessman. Okay, so before taking on a major leadership role, he built his wealth from what? Private business, whatever, blah, 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 and all that. Now, what we have to understand here is what I'm about to tell you. Okay, now the diasporan advocacy, he spent years acting as an intermediary for Nigerian traders across West Africa, South Africa, for example. He heavily involved in a lot of things that was going on. Now, let me go on quickly and also chance on something that I was finding out online with respect to this particular guy. I'm building up a point, so stay with me. I'm building up a point where how Ghana get ourselves into all these things, so you know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, so about this particular man who he became what do you call Igbo leader in South Africa, and that of course all these things that is going on in South Africa, because South Africa was a bit quiet, South Africa was a bit calm, even though there are pockets of issues that keep happening. There were things that are not supposed to happen, but again, because of this particular Ibona guy, he was the one that sparked the whole controversies until where we are today. Because otherwise, South Africa is very quiet. Ghanaians are living there quietly. And you guys all can testify that during the time that he actually installed himself as a chief or whatever it is in South Africa, no, most people were giving him a lot of backlash and stuff like that. Okay, we're giving him a lot of backlash because he was the one that caused the whole thing. Okay, now let me just go ahead and grab something that I received from one of my Ghost team members. I need you guys to share the live stream. This is two of my dormant YouTube channels that I'm running the live stream on today, and we are talking about the battle Ghana should never have actually joined, the battle that Ghana should never have joined, and we have joined that, and this is the consequences, and this is what we are suffering about. I'm going to play another video from Julius Malema, and I want you guys to listen to Julius Malema very carefully when I get to that video. And that video was released today. Okay, now South Africa's xenophobia propaganda was set up by Ghana. South Africa's xenophobic propaganda was set up by Ghana. How did Ghana set up that? The whole thing came to being when this guy, who according to what I have read so far was a business tycoon, the Ibona guy who actually installed himself as an Igbo leader in South Africa, no, who has an influence in Ghana alongside with Chuku the Jude, when he installed himself as one of their people, then all these things start. After that, this man and the Chuku the Jude guy, according to what I'm hearing, interconnect themselves and decide that they want to use this xenophobic thing. And so people start using the xenophobic thing, which has been online for some time. People start using it, and you remember, this Ibona guy came online, right? He was online one day making videos on YouTube, on Facebook, and calling South Africans and saying that he was not a chief, he was not a king, blah, 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 and that they are trying to demonstrate to go and loot people's stuff and all that. He said that, that particular man said that. So after that, they jump into it, and that is where Ghana becomes center of it. Ghana becomes center of this all hula baloo at this material moment, where one Ghanaian, only one single Ghanaian at that point in time by then, was actually confronted by Victoria Africa. And Victoria Africa was questioning that Ghanaian guy. And to me, from where I sit, I keep saying that for Victoria Africa to question that guy and ask him, even though she's not an immigration officer, for what they are going through and what they feel like their country is going through, asking for documentation of somebody who they feel that that person is illegitimate staying in their country, some way, somehow they are right. Now, when they question one single Ghanaian, that is where the Abekistanis and this Solomon guy, this Ibona guy, you see, the Ibona guy is currently relaxing. The Ibona guy is not saying anything. He's hiding. Now the Ibona guy is hiding, and Ghana and Okujetu Ablakwa are spearing this. John Dramani Mahama and Okujetu Ablakwa are spearing this. How did Ghana become one of this? Have we installed a chief? Have we installed anybody? Did Ghana install anybody in South Africa? Even when South Africans were doing all the pushing they were pushing before, they keep telling Ghanaians that no, we don't have any problem against you people. South Africans said that they don't have any problem against Ghanaians. And that was what they were saying. We don't have anything against you people. We are cool with the Ghanaians until our president and until Okudzeto Ablakwa, until the Abekistanis begin to push. They push our government to the extent that they want to do everything possible. And that is why our government start reporting South Africans to ECOWAS. They report South Africa to ECOWAS. Why is it that the people that started the whole issue, the people that start everything, why is it that they didn't go to ECOWAS to go and report? Why is it Ghana? Now, when you go online and you are checking all this, you will come to understand that these things are happening because somebody, somewhere, somehow was pushing. And our government and Okudzeto Ablakwa, who is a young man, could not read between the lines that they are using us. I'm telling you, I'm here to break the news to you that this thing happened because the Ibona guy reached out to Chukwudejud and there was a conversation, and that is how they were able to build around it. And Okudzeto Ablakwa was pushed into it, thereby Mahama also accepting the whole concept, and that is why all this thing is happening. To be honest with you, Ghana is heading towards a place we are not ready to go. Now, I'm going to show you another picture, another letter, right, from Cambodia. Today, we receive another letter from a country called Cambodia is demanding that Ghana should come and fetch their citizens. So you guys know how to fetch people, right? Okudzeto and your people, you know how to fetch people from South Africa. Now, Cambodia is asking you people to come and fetch yours again in Cambodia. I'm asking, how did we get here? What happened? Because we were cool with the South Africans. We were actually okay with the South Africans. We were not doing anything with the South Africans. We were very, very cool. I have some couple of South Africans that joined my live stream. Viva South Africa, away to South Africa. That was the chanting. And at that material moment when they were chanting, they were not looking a way to do anything to the Ghanaians. Some journalists were preaching and saying that, look, the Ghanaians have been so peaceful living around in South Africa, and so they want to have a place for the Ghanaians. Once one person said that. Now, I don't know how come we got to where we are today. How did we get here? How did we get here? Now, let me go ahead and read this. Now, somebody sent to me, a Ghost team member sent to me, said the South African xenophobic propaganda was actually instigated by Ghana. It was instigated by Ghana because Ghanaians and some people in government affairs was pushed. They were pushed. They were forced. They allowed themselves to be used. They give themselves the opportunity to be used by the Abekistanis. They were all over the place, and the Abekistanis were actually coming in, and that is how come all these things start. Otherwise, Ghana is laid back. We are not doing anything stupid. Now, the reason why the South Africans now start chasing the Ghanaians and closing their shop is because someone Okudzeto Ablakwa and our ambassador, after moving one of the Ghanaians that were confronted to Ghana and start giving them jobs, then they feel like, okay, now if you guys said that you can move your people to Ghana and go give them a decent job, why did you allow them in the first place to enter into South Africa? Now that we are pushing them, you come and evacuate one person, being hypocritical, and you send the person there saying you are giving the person a job. You understand what I'm saying here? So this is the reason why the South Africans are very paved. They are paved because Ghana took the whole thing differently. And I saw somebody like Destiny or more. Oh, Ghana have actually do reciprocity. Ghana have taken the whole things into reciprocity. And that is what they are calling. You see, whatever Ghana is doing right now, they have to watch out. I'm telling you. Give us 2 years, 3 years from now, and whatever is going on in South Africa will go on in Ghana, whether we like it or not. There will be a root cause that will push this agenda. I'm telling you, a time is coming. Whatever is going on in South Africa today, whatever is going on, whatever is eating us today, whatever we thought that we are allowing people to enter, whatever we are doing, whatever Mahama is doing, whatever Okudzeto Ablakwa is doing, for them to get the South African paste, and now they are chasing the Ghanaians out there. A time is coming. A time is coming that we will regret ever doing that. I'm telling you, it's going to backfire. It will backfire because most of the African countries, Mahama has already opened the door. And so he has opened, they will come into it. They will really come into it. A time is coming, we will not have a space in Ghana to put our legs on. I'm telling you, a time is coming, it will be difficult for us as a country. You will not even have a place. as a citizen of the Republic of Ghana, a time is coming that you find things very difficult. Very, very, very difficult. A time is coming. Now let me go ahead. So as to them not receiving backlash with a visa-free declaration, Now, let me also say something here. They use Igbos to stir the South African up. That is what they did. They used the Igbos. And that is what the other guy did. So the information reaching me from my ghost team and from one of my feelers shows that the whole thing of what is going on, the propaganda and the xenophobic thing was actually orchestrated by the Igbos and the Nigerians, and they forced Ghana to buy into it. The xenophobic and the whatever attack that was going on in South Africa, and people keep preaching, people were forced to buy into it. Some Ghanaians buy into it because they allowed themselves for the Nigerians to push them. I asked myself, were we the one actually installing a chief in South Africa? Did we do that? How did we get here? Do you see how all of them ran away? All of them have run away. I'm telling you, all of them has run away already. That is basically what is going on. All of them has found themselves from place. Where are the Nigerians that were making the noise in South Africa? Where are those that were making noise on TikTok? Where are those that are making so much noise? That's the question I'm asking. Where are they? The people that started the problem, the people that started the riot, the people that were saying that South African cannot do anything, where are they? Why is it that all of them has run away? We can't find them. And someone could get to a Blackwa, and the government of the day, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, have taken center stage of this matter. They have taken center stage of this matter. And they are doing it like as if the whole conflict and the whole fight started because Ghanaians were the people that went there to go and do what they're doing. Meanwhile, it was no Ghanaians. Some people started, the Igbos in South Africa, the Nigerians living in South Africa, they start all this thing. They started all these things we are having each now in South Africa. You understand what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, the question I'm asking is, this battle that is going on in Ghana, the battle between Ghana and South Africa, the conflict, the trouble, the trauma, the people that are descending and coming down in Ghana, the people that are being airlift. Actually, it was supposed to be Nigerians that should be airlift, right? Because they started the whole thing. We never start anything. No. They started the whole thing. They caused all this trouble that is going on. They did. Yet after they do that, they went to go and rest. And now it has become the order of the day for our government to throw their weight all over the place. And I'm asking, why? How? How did we get here? Why is it that all of a sudden Ghana has become the topic on social media between Ghana and South Africa, when it was supposed to be the people that started the whole thing? We are allowing ourselves to be controlled by Nigeria. And some of our people cannot read between the lines. Unfortunately, some of them cannot see. Unfortunately, things are going on that we cannot actually understand. How did this start? This battle between Ghana and Nigeria, how did it start? Now, I want us to go and listen to Mr. Julius Malema. Hold on tight. Sit tight. I want us to go and listen to Julius Malema. Guys, remember to subscribe, right? I'll be doing every Thursday is going to be on the show, is going to be on these two channels. The major one will be on Top Gossip on only Saturdays. Yeah, that's what I want to do, because I cannot share. There are things that I have to do here and there are things I have to do there. So honestly speaking, from where I am now, I'm saying that all this hula baloo and all the fight that is going on, this fight started because Ghanaians and our leaders allow ourselves to be used. Let's listen to Julius Malema. Well, after listening to Julius Malema, we'll come and listen to Jacinta. After listening to Jacinta, we'll come and listen to other people. And I'll tell you, I'll show you a picture of what is going on in South Africa today. Hey, Lord. Let's listen to him.
The AU. The Ghana response was not necessary because it now creates an impression.
So you see, Julius Malema is saying that the response from Ghana is unnecessary. Do you agree with me? Julius Malema today, 4 hours ago, he issued this. He said the response from Okudzeto Ablakwa, the response from His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, the response from the NDC government about South Africa and reporting them to AU is unnecessary. It's uncalled for, because there are other diplomatic ways they could have actually ironed that issue, but they didn't iron it. Now, listen to me. If a Ghanaian is attacked and a police officer is standing there and the police officer didn't do anything, I am telling you that the police officer is already compromising with the people. It means that the police officers has identified that locals that are coming, foreigners that are entering to South Africa, are doing so many things that they are not supposed to do. So they support it. Yes, they do. Let's continue to listen. Please share the live stream, okay, please.
That we are all like that, when it is certain section of our society that needs to be contained by law enforcement. And one Ghanaian lady was saying, you see, the problem is, and I wouldn't have taken this option. The problem is we're being beaten in front of the police and the police are not doing anything. That's the problem. And when this opportunity came for me to leave, I left, because if the police can't defend me, it means the state is in agreement with the people who are beating me. So we think it was.
Now, Mr. Julius Malema, I have a maximum respect for you. And honestly, from where I sit, let me tell you that irrespective of whatever you're trying to say to actually make Ghanaians feel that whatever, we have come to understand that this thing that is going on, we've come to know that some way, somehow, some of your government and then some of the leaders are supporting it. And we are clear with it. I have said it from the beginning. I have said it from the world go, that it is okay for all the Ghanaians living there in South Africa to come back home. I said it. I have said it before, that if you're a Ghanaian living in South Africa, please do not continue to stay there. Don't continue to stay there in the name of staying there and thinking that some things will change. No. Please leave and come back home. The reason is that if you continue to stay there, something else will happen to you. The problem is that our government have caused this. They went forward to AU. They start calling them xenophobic. Okudzeto Ablakwa travel every week to South Africa. He keep intensifying things. Our ambassador to South Africa keep visiting back and forth Ghana and South Africa. And the people that caused the problem, the people that caused the problem, the real people that caused the problem, the real people that caused the problem, the problem causes themselves. They didn't say anything. The problem causes. They didn't say anything. They went mute. And that's why I'm saying that this whole massacre, this whole thing that is going on, this whole problem is coming from what? Our government. The government of the day, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, they have caused this problem that we are all going through today. I'm not joking. They have caused all this problem, because at the end of the day, they should have kept mute and used the diplomatic way to solve it. But because they allowed themselves to be used and somebody was pushing them, somebody keep talking, they keep pushing every day, and they keep pushing every day, we come to agree to it that this is what it is. To be honest with you, all this problem, we caused it. All this problem, all this thing that is going on, we caused it. We did. Otherwise, I'm saying that otherwise the South Africans were very cool with us. You understand what I'm saying? Otherwise, the South Africans, they were very, very cool with us. The South Africans were very, very cool with us at that point in time. They were very cool. Honestly, they were cool with us. The South Africans were very, very cool with us. They never had any issue. They never had any issue with us from the beginning. The South Africans never had any issue with Ghana. Now, until we caused the problem, until we did this, until we allow ourselves to be used by the Nigerians, this will not happen. Because at that point in time, they only confront one person, one single person they confront. Now, after they confront one single person, nothing really happened. Now we jump into conclusion, and they were all over the place. And that is why we are here today. That is why Ghana is where we are today, because at the end of the day, instead of what we have to do, we didn't do it. We refused to do it. And we allow them to flow in. We allow them to flow in. We allow them to flow in. Now, in the middle of it, all of a sudden, we have visa free visa. You understand what I'm saying? In the middle of it, we have what? Free visa, visa free. And somebody want to be a champion. Somebody want to be felt like he's doing well. Somebody want Okujeto Ablakwa is doing everything for everybody to just tell, oh, you are doing well. Look, how many African countries have their foreign ministers coming to talk? I mean, a lot of Africans are living in South Africa. Malians are there. Ethiopians are there. Zimbabweans are there. How many of them have you seen that consistently they've been calling South Africans xenophobic? It is only Ghana. And because the Nigerians were pushing us, we cannot read between the line. We cannot read between the thick line and the thin line. We allow ourselves to be used because we want to be used. I really don't understand. Let's go ahead. Let's listen to Julius Malema.
It's too quick. We'll still resolve this. And President of Ghana should have given us, some time to really deal with this matter, and we'll get to the bottom of it. We hope they will come back to their senses. We don't have to respond the same way they did. We need to pursue the diplomatic engagements.
So you see, you see what Julius Malema is saying. Guys, share the live, please. Did you hear what Julius Malema is saying? Julius Malema is saying that he wished that Ghana will come back to their senses. Julius Malema is saying that I wish that they will come back to their senses because they went too quick. Okujeto Ablakwa, I keep saying that you are doing it too much. Ofecho, agbene ofecho. Okujeto, ofecho, agbene ofecho. Somebody should tell Okujeto Ablakwa that he need to relax. Ofecho. So all this hula baloo, because see, the people were asking you to leave their country. Now, when you go ahead and report them to AU, you went ahead, now you are calling them xenophobic. You have already sparked some kind of anger because you are calling them names. So you see, Julius Malema is saying something. Julius Malema is saying, he hoped that Ghana will come back to their senses. It means that we lost our moral direction and our senses. We lost everything. Guys, I want you guys to share the live stream, please. This is very interesting. Irrespective of whatever is going to happen, this particular video, I'll replay it on Saturday. I'm telling you, it gave me, it's clear. I'm going to play this video by Saturday, irrespective. I'll play it. The reason is that, you see, we were too much into it because we didn't listen to the groundwork. Okujeto Ablakwa didn't listen. Okujeto was rushing. Okujeto thought that he could have done it so fast. Okujeto wanted to be seen as a hero. Major Mahama wanted to be seen as one of the Kwame Nkrumahs in Ghana. So they are rushing, and you see, they rush into it. That is what Julius Malema is saying. Listen to it very carefully.
With Ghana until we find one another. We don't think Ghana responded in a manner that really reinforces dialogue and diplomacy.
You hear that? Ghana respond wrongly. We responded out of nowhere. We responded because we thought we have to respond at any time. Okujeto just respond because he thought that he could have done it. So all these things that happened, let me tell you. First thing, a Nigerian caused a trouble in Nigeria. South Africans arise and say that no, we won't allow this thing to happen in East Cape. They stood up and they start burning things in East Cape. And then they move in from East Cape to other places. They confront one Ghanaian. The Nigerians run away to their hiding places. push the Ghanaians to go and present themselves because one single Ghanaian was confronted. And then it has become Ghana, South Africa. Meanwhile, a Nigerian who killed a Ghanaian in Nigeria is working freely. Somebody who is working in the Ghana consulate in Nigeria was kidnapped, a Ghanaian kidnapped and killed. And nobody is talking about it up to today. Nobody, no single person is talking about that issue. So you see the hypocritical way of doing things and the way we are doing things. Okudzeto was rushing. And you see what Julius Malema is saying make a lot of sense. Folks, it makes a lot of sense. I need that comment down there. If you listen to Julius Malema, he's saying that Ghana, the way Ghana act, they act too quick and it doesn't make sense. They have to come back to their senses. Now, let me go play it again. So you listen to what Julius Malema said today. Let's play it back.
Of it. We hope they will come back to their senses.
They hope that Ghana will come back to their senses. They hope that Okudzeto Ablakwa and John Dramani Mahama will come back to their senses. I'm not the one saying it. I'm not the one saying it. Julius Malema is saying that Ghanaians acted too quick and that he feel that they could have used the diplomatic way to solve the issue, and that he think that the way they acted was not the best. Irrespective of how many Ghanaians have been arrested. I saw a video where a Ghanaian have been arrested and he was showing the beatings that he received in the jail, and he was showing all sort of things. I believe that if he's doing his things right in South Africa and he's not causing trouble, nobody will beat him up. Yes, I believe that. One or two people might have been arrested based on one or two things. But I feel that if you do your things well, nobody will cane you. Yes. So Julius Malema is saying that
we don't have to respond the same way they did. We need to pursue the diplomatic engagements with Ghana.
So they are saying that we respond wrongly. And they South Africans will never respond wrongly. They are going to use diplomatic. I don't know why Okudzeto Ablakwa and John Mahama allowed the Nigerians to push them like that. It is, you see, it is very sad if you have a president that calls himself a president of the Republic of Ghana, but he's always acting in the interest of Nigeria. It is sad. Auntie Mary, thank you so much. Share it for me. Oh, please share it on all the pages you know for me. Please share it on all the pages you know for me. It is sad that we have a president called John Dramani Mahama, but all his interest is on Nigeria. That is why we are here today. He has said it that as far as he is the president of the Republic of Ghana, he's going to make sure that Ghana and Nigeria becomes one. And that is basically what he's doing. It's as if there's no president in Nigeria. It's as if the president of Nigeria is dead. So John Mahama is acting for Nigerians. And that is why most Nigerians are so excited about him. Some of them are in Ghana blogging and talking about Mahama and saying Mahama and that boy, who else the name? Parrot Mouth, go around shaking Okudzeto Ablakwa and you people don't know what you are joking with fire. These guys will bite you back. I'm telling you, whatever is going on today, you will run and come and give me my stone. It will backfire in the next 2 years. It will backfire. I'm telling you, Ghana will become choked to the sense that whatever is going on in South Africa today, it will happen in Ghana under the jurisdiction of John Dramani Mahama, whether he likes it or not. I'm telling you, it will happen. A time is coming, the youth in Ghana will be so mad because there's no job. They'll be so mad because foreigners are treating our people bad. Wait and see. You guys have not seen the wrath of the youth yet. You see that I understand there's a demonstration coming on, that a gentleman was announcing it, and somebody is saying that Captain Smart is behind it. That they want to demonstrate and go and close MTN and whatever in South Africa, in Ghana. That is senseless. The people in South Africa are not closing big time businesses. They are closing the petty businesses that people are running. The same thing Nigerians are doing in Ghana, and we are complaining. How hypocritical will be. If I see a Ghanaian making that comparison, I see how hypocritical the person is. We are crying that our markets are choked with people from Uzbekistan, Nigeria. And the same thing is happening in South Africa. Now South Africans are saying that, hey, go back home, go fix your mess. And then we have somebody saying that we are allowing all foreigners to enter into Ghana. Have you asked yourself, the people that are being repatriated to Ghana, what kind of job are they coming to do? Because most of them are doing nails. Most of them are hairdressers. Most of them are fitters. So when they come back home and they are not having a shop, you have given all your shop to foreigners to operate. What do you think they are going to do? Hey, Ghana, hey, Ghana, hey, Ghana, Ghana, Ghana. Guys, share the live stream. Oh, share your live stream. I need your comments below. Your comments are very important to me. I beg you guys, please. Now, the only way by which this video will go, we will get like 10 or 14 people to watch, is when you push it. So I need you to comment. I need a comment. I need some interaction there. I need some interaction. Okay? I need some interaction, and share it to your Facebook page. Share it to your TikTok page. Keep sharing. Now, basically, we are here because the Nigerians caused the problem. We are here because Imbona, innocent, was the cause of the trouble. We are here because somebody wants to be selfish. That is why we are here. And this battle, Ghana was not supposed to be in at all. We were not invited until we start reporting South Africa. And that is what Julius Malema is saying. Let's listen.
Until we find one another. We don't think Ghana responded in a manner that really reinforces dialogue and diplomatic engagements. It actually creates a very bad, extreme situation, which is not. It's a selected few, and we are pursuing and persuading government to still act on those few. And we're saying to them, they must give us some time, they must be patient, and those who don't feel safe, especially the legally documented Ghanaians, should be able to run to police stations for safety, and then they will be directed to rightful places where they will be secured. But, you know, it's an emotional issue for many of them, understandably so, but the reaction of government should have been, postponed a bit to give us an opportunity to deal with what is happening here in South Africa.
My last question, I'm sure the colleagues would also want to talk about local issues. The issue here, you also have genuine concerns by South Africans. 30 years on.
So this is what just happened today, and the genuine concern that the South Africans are raising is this: their children are being exploited on the street with drugs. There are a lot of things that are going on that they are not happy about. So they have a genuine concern. Honestly, whatever concern the South Africans are having, Ghana has the same genuine concern. Look, we are joking with fire. I'm telling you, you said I said it. An average Ghanaian is very quiet when they are working on things. But when you offend a Ghanaian and a Ghanaian want to take a revenge, it is serious and dangerous. So I'm preaching and I'm telling the president of the Republic of Ghana that, you see, if you think that this battle is for Ghana, Julius Malema is saying that this battle is not for you. Actually, you acted so quick and too much fast, and that he think that you act wrongly, and that he think that you guys will come back to your senses. It means that you lost your sense of direction. Hey, that is what Julius Malema was saying. Unbelievable. Now, let me show you something that happened in South Africa today. Let me show you something that happened in South Africa today so you understand what is going on. So this happened in South Africa today, okay? Students. This happened in South Africa today. Students has also joined the march on march situation. Look, I'm telling you that a time will come, what South Africa will turn into, the government and the military and the police will not be able to stand it. I'm telling you, if they don't solve this problem, just look at it. Students have taken over the street. If taking this because of this issue, there will be a civil war. All the governments of South Africa
Things are going crazy.
Taking only the foreigners.
Yes, sir.
This place has just been looted now.
See?
Sorry.
I'm telling you, if care is not
Police
taken,
arrived on the scene now. Look at this aftermath here. Look at what these people are doing here.
so basically, that is what is going on there. The only thing that will stop this thing is to give them their demand. They are very united. The only thing that will stop this nonsense is to allow them to have their way. Is to ensure that all illegal immigrants will find their way out of South Africa. Now, there was one video that I saw that one of their leaders was also talking about something. Then I'm going to show you another video when the Ghanaians arrived and what they were saying. Okay, that is also very important. I want you to listen to. Now let's listen to Jacinta Zuma.
Now, this is what is currently happening right now in Nigeria.
Listen carefully.
Toddlers are amongst 50 school children kidnapped in Nigeria. And mind you, this is not the first time it's happening. This is a regular occurrence. It happens all the time. Because there is a belief that there's some Islamic terrorist groups that are kidnapping children. Why have you not heard about it as much as you've heard about the xenophobia?
Good.
We need the same energy that Nigerians have been investing in making TikTok videos, shouting to the AU, shouting in their parliament about this, as much as they are making noise about xenophobia. The same xenophobia that doesn't have a single person who's died so far, but they keep creating it. Now you have women and children and toddlers that are being kidnapped in your country.
So basically, if you listen to what Jacinta is saying, what she's trying to say here is that there are so many things going on in Nigeria, nothing part of Nigeria. Even yesterday or a day before yesterday, I understand that bandits has now entered into certain houses and they are just buying people. Yet nobody, including the AU, is talking about it. No single person is making pimp. Okujeto Ablakwa is not going to cry about it. The Nigerian president is not talking about it. The Ibonas are not talking about it. The people that are very loud on TikTok. You see, let me tell you something about Nigerians you guys don't know. They know how to criticize people in other countries more than their own. The failure at their part is that if something happened in someone's country, they will complain about it, they will criticize it, but if it happened at their backyard, they will go pimp. And that is what Jacinta is talking about. And that is why I say Ghanaians that are patronizing these Nigerian bloggers, please, again, let me stress on it. You have to stop. The reason why I say you have to stop is this. There are so much news in Nigeria. As I speak with you today, there's something also going on. They have one guy by name English Alaji. English Alaji always posts anything that is going on by the bandits. No single Nigerian is complaining about what this guy keep posting every blessed day. Nobody. They are all keep quiet. They are all silent. Nobody is talking about it. Nigerians have so much issue that nobody is talking about it on the media. No blogger from Nigeria, from the Ojus and from the Mr. Managers, all of them have deserted their news, coming to Ghana to come and talk about Ghana. I beg your pardon. So that is what Jacinta was talking. Jacinta was like, you know what? You guys have problems where you have toddlers being kidnapped. You have a baby factory in a baby factory in Nigeria. Nobody is talking about that. The bloggers, the Nigerian influencers, everybody keep quiet. But they have what it takes to go complain about what is going on in South Africa, what is going on in Ghana, what is going on in Kenya. That is totally hypocrisy. Some of us here, what we are doing is to do the global thing, the West African news and what is going on in South Africa. But majority of the Nigerian bloggers, and that is why sometimes when I see them talking about Ghana, I keep telling them that, hey, it's enough. We had enough of you people talking about Ghana and what is going on in Ghana. You better have to go and talk about your sleeping government, for crying out loud. Go talk about somebody who is sleeping, who goes to meeting and sleep from the beginning of the meeting till the end of the meeting. And you guys are thinking of voting for the same person. You people. And so what I'm saying here is that Jacinta is saying the right thing. She's trying to tell Nigerians that instead of spending your energy to come and tell them they are xenophobic, you better have to go back and talk about your bandits. And for Ghana, having tried to come and call them xenophobic, I want to tell Okujeto Ablakwa that there are things going on in North Tongu. As I speak with you, I just posted a video about it. Farmlands are being collected from the people who are farming. And nobody cares about that. We have the energy to go to South Africa to go and make noise. Who started the noise? This battle that we are in today, this battle, Ghana, South African battle, it was supposed to be South Africa and Nigerian battle because of Ebola, not Ghana. Have we ever installed a chief anywhere? So it was not supposed to be us from the beginning. Somebody want to be selfish because he felt that he has so much power. Now you see the little stuff that you started in East Cape, it has spread all over South Africa now. Now ask yourself, where is that guy? Where is that particular guy? Where is he? Where is that particular guy? And that is why I said the battle was not supposed to be like this. Ghana was not supposed to be part of the battle and supposed to be part of the parcel. We are not supposed to be part of the package. This package, we were actually put into this package. We were actually put into this package by who? Who put us into this package? Nigerians manage themselves to put that into this package. And instead of us to be able to think and take ourselves out of the package, we are now the ones reporting because Okujeto Ablakwa want to be seen as a hero. Joe Mahama want to leave office as the person that fights for Africa. Yet in your own backyard in Boku, there are people fighting there every day, every night. Yet Ghanaians cross the border to go and buy tomatoes in Burkina. Some people were killed. Yet a Ghanaian who was working in the Ghana ambassador's office or the whatever it embassy in Nigeria or consulate, he was kidnapped and was killed. Nobody is talking about it. That's basically what I'm talking about. The hypocrisy of some of the Ghanaians when they see this. I have said it. Ghanaians in South Africa, come back home. I don't see the reason why you have to be there in South Africa. Come back home, and I'm happy most of them are trooping back home because when they come back home and they settle, I'm telling them, look, Mr. Mahama and Okujeto Ablakwa, let me promise you this. The people, the very people you are taking from South Africa back home, wait until 4 months from now, 5 months from now. The very people you think you are bringing airlifting free of charge to come back home will arise and start fighting because they also say that, okay, we were sacked from South Africa, so sack the other people also. Yes, that time is coming. The time is coming. I promise you. You think it's a joke, but that time is coming. Now, when you listen to what Jacinta was saying, she's like, Nigerians, spend your energy to fight this war in your home. Your home, where you have bandits, instead of you coming to come and tell us what you are telling us. And when you talk, Nigerians are going to say, oh, we know how to travel with the business. Do business in Nigeria now. Why are you running away? A country with 250 million with a vast land. Why can't you do the business in Nigeria? Must you travel out? Must you go and do drugs elsewhere? There's another video that I saw, Thailand. Everywhere Nigeria will go. And I have a topic. I have a topic that I've designed already. Ghana is gradually allowing themselves to be influenced by Nigeria. And I'm sorry to say that we have a president that is acting president of Nigeria. TMA, we have a president of Ghana who is an acting president of Nigeria. Everything John Dramani Mahama will do is for Nigerians. And let me say it without missing words. I love Mahama for what he was so. But I'm telling you that as far as I'm concerned, I'm not a myopic thinker. I will tell you the truth. I will say it. Like the way I posted a short video about some Ghanaians that I understand they were removed from cells. And I mean, it's okay to repatriate the people back to Ghana. Yes, because they are getting frustrated because our system failed from the beginning, from the onset. We failed. That is why people are traveling hell scattered to places they don't have documents. So we failed. We totally failed. And that is why we are here today. And so Jacinta is saying that, you know what? Nigerians, better go back there and go and fix your mess. And there was another video that she was saying, she also complained about the way we reacted. And I'm saying that Okujeto Ablakwa, you are doing a good job by being proactive. But I'm telling you, you are doing it too much. Because Julius Malema have said his own. He said, you people do it too fast. And that he thinks that you come back to your senses.
Country. But you are more worried about so-called xenophobia in South Africa when you know very well that week in and week out, South Africans are showing you videos of Nigerian drug dealers running wild in the streets. And you guys want to tell us about African unity. If all these people across the African continent are serious about African unity, let's stand up for these toddlers. Let us stand up for these toddlers. The amount of noise and the amount of videos, the amount of TikToks, the amount of pressure that you are putting on South Africans about so-called xenophobia that doesn't exist because we were marching on the streets. We need that energy right now. That is the energy we need to save these children. And if you don't put in that much energy, then you are hypocrites.
You hear that?
You are hypocrites.
You hear that? And for me,
because we need to.
And for me, from where I sit, I refuse to be a hypocrite. And that is why I'm calling out the Nigerian president and the Nigerian government. And all the Nigerian bloggers, I'm calling you people out. Actually, let me just list the name. I'm calling all of you out. And from today, if I ever hear any of you talking about Ghana, pim, I will come to your DM. From Oju, undercut with Oju, ambassador or whatever they call it. There's one by name Ohima and Parrot Mouth, Destiny or more. And all the Nigerian bloggers, listen to me carefully. Spend your energy in talking about the toddlers and the kidnapping and what was going on. Last week, there was a place by name Ogbodogbi. School children were running all over the place on the road. Why? Kidnappers and bandits are in the town coming to arrest people and kidnap them. And none of the Nigerian bloggers are talking about. See, let me tell you, 85% of the Nigerian bloggers that are living in Ghana are hypocrites. They are a bunch of hypocrites and pharaohs. They have run from their country to come and live in Ghana and doing content. And they are refusing to talk about their own problems. And they want to talk of the problems in Ghana. And Okujeto Ablakwa, like I told you the last time, you are about to end your political career if you continue like this. Because Ghanaians are watching you. You see, sometimes you think Ghanaians are fool. Very, very clever people. We are watching from a distance. And we are looking at the way you are rushing so people will recognize you. You want people to see you as an affable person, as a proactive person, as a person who is very smart, as someone who is the best foreign minister ever Ghana has ever had. My brother, you are doing it too much. I'm telling you. I'm not lying to you. You are doing it too much. Okay? And Jacinta is telling you people that if you don't spend your time to talk about the Nigerians and what is going on in Nigeria, and you want to point your fingers at them as xenophobic, for me, I feel like what they are doing right now in South Africa is not xenophobic. Let me give you an example. Did anybody call President Donald Trump as xenophobic? ICE arresting people here and there. Was it xenophobic? Can somebody explain to me in the comment section when ICE started arresting people everywhere? Was that one xenophobic? Was it a xenophobic attack? When they start blocking the place that people were using to enter in Texas and block places that people were trying to enter in Florida, was it xenophobic? Let's come to terms of some of this reality. And that is why when I listened to one of our brothers on TikTok, I forgot the name. The name never stay in my head. See something. He makes most of the time the analysis that he draws make much sense, and it sits well with me. I don't really understand why we have to allow ourselves to be myopic thinkers. We are not thinking. We are allowing the Nigerians to come and enter into Ghana to show us how we think. Assembly.
See this African unity, this pan-Africanism that you always talk about, this one Africa, there's no foreigner in Africa now, because these children need that energy right now more than ever. We need all these governments who are writing letters to our government about fake xenophobia to write to the Nigerian government, to write to the AU, to write to the Pan-Africanism Parliament, write to whoever and talk about this. We need that energy from the United Nations chairperson who was speaking about so-called xenophobia and how bad South Africa is. We need him to come now and talk about this. We need all that money that you keep putting in to keep these refugees and so-called asylum seekers that you keep in South Africa. Use that money to save these little girls. Save these little girls. Because we don't want this double-standardness that you guys are doing right now. Now we need your voice. Add your voice. If you are busy making noise about South Africa and xenophobia, make noise about this. We are waiting. We'll help make it trend. Save these toddlers. And these same Nigerian men that had big mouths to talk about South African men being useless, what. One thing I know is that us as South Africans, we would have been out on the streets by now if this was happening in our country. We would have been out in the streets if this was happening in our country. So we want you now to prove yourselves, because you've been running your mouths about South Africa. But you can't keep quiet now if something this big is happening in your country. You can't be invested in South Africa if something this big is happening in your country. So we are demanding that you save these toddlers. And it calls for all of you who are making videos about South Africa to stand up for these toddlers. They didn't ask to be born in an African country that cannot protect us. That's why we stand up and protect our country, because this is exactly what we don't want to happen in our country. We don't want this to happen. So you have a responsibility, all of you who are making videos about South Africa, and even those same South Africans who are defending so-called xenophobia, who are calling it Afrophobia, you have a responsibility to speak up about this as much as you're speaking up about xenophobia. Don't do the double standards thing. These children need you. And it's not about proving points here. It's about saving these children. We need that energy. We need that noise that you are making for these children. They didn't ask for this. So stand up and speak up about it.
All right, guys. So that is a quick one there. That is a very quick one there from our sister Jacinta, right? Honestly, for me, I support whatever is going on out there. I'm not gonna lie to you. I support it 100%, and we have to make sure that we support whatever Jacinta is talking about. Honestly, there are so many things going on in other part of Africa, and people are just keeping mute about it. They are not even talking about the whole thing. You know, people are quiet, not talking about it. They go pimp, and they are thinking that it's going to solve by itself. Now, like I said, I might open the phone line depending upon who is there. If you really want to contribute, please, if you really want to contribute, do let me know so I can make a provision for you. Okay, if you really want to contribute, please. If you really want to contribute, Auntie Mary, if you have the time and you want to contribute, please let me know. I will give you full 30 minutes to do your thing. Okay, if you really want to contribute. So these are some of the Ghanaians that actually landed and or whether they want people to commit. Now, I don't know why they are doing all that. Somebody should tell me exactly. I mean, put point and give you now that doesn't mean anything in your life. I don't know what's going on. That is drama. I don't know whether your business has collapsed or what. Or whatever it is, just all your kids back home. You're supposed to bring them back home. Just stay there, and that is what I was preaching. All along, I was preaching that Ghanaians that live in South Africa should come back home. That is not the end of the life you are supposed to do. Your kids are back home. Show them that Ghana is where you belong. Let them understand exactly what is going on. Okay? Some of them were born in South Africa. So that's fine. Irrespective, do your thing. I want our brothers and sisters in South Africa. South Africans, they said they want to build Africa. And I understand. I have never been in South Africa. We cannot build United Africa within Africa. We cannot. I'm telling you, we cannot build United Africa. We can only build United Africa if we have all our people that are supposed to do what they have to do, ready to do it in their country. Flaring and displaying out there will not help anything. I'm telling you, this is not a joke. All right, guys. Quickly, today, like I said, Ghana Speak is not going to be on Top Gossip again. Ghana Speak is not going to be on Top Gossip again. We're going to have it on these 2 pages. We're going to have it on these 2 pages because, honestly, there's too much pressure on Top Gossip.
Unleashing the soldiers or the military on its own people. I think it would be a very, very sad day. We already know that they've done it in...
Now, this one, I know most of you have seen this video already. But Jacinta will say something. I brought this one here because of what she's going to say.
In the sense that they say they are combating crime that they have failed to control. And I feel like with that being done, they can use those very same soldiers that they've deployed to fight crime to remove illegal immigrants. But so far, I haven't seen illegal immigrants being removed by the SANDF, which once again proves that our government is fighting its own people. They're not fighting crime. Because if they were fighting crime, there would be SANDF members there at Point Road, where there are women and girls that are trafficked, where there are 13-year-olds that we found breastfeeding a child of a Nigerian there in that room, where there are drugs and the police there at Point Road are part of the criminal network. If the government was really sending out the SANDF members to fight the crime that we have in this country, they would have started at those places. But they're not interested in that because they know exactly why they've been sent out. And maybe we'll hear from Mam Angie would say, what exactly is her plan? Because you can't kill every single South African, because majority of us are tired of illegal immigrants. If they want to kill all of us, then they must go ahead and kill us. But we'll die fighting for the future of this country. Because I cannot imagine any of our children having to confront Nigerians and being bossed around by Somalian children. We already have to put up with so much of that. Currently, we're sitting with so many cases of young girls that have been raped and molested by these Somalians and Ethiopians.
So you see, she never mentioned Ghana. Never. And that is why in another breath, he was like, we reacted wrongly. We were cool with them. It was only when our people start misbehaving and throwing their weight about, because Okudjete want to be seen as hero, the savior of Ghana. That's how he want to be seen. And that is how come we all got into this trouble. Otherwise, I'm telling you, we're not having any issue with the South Africans. Never. At all. You understand what I'm saying? Everywhere you go in the world, the problem is Nigerians. I'm telling you, everywhere. And
over 100 Nigerians are on death row in
one of these days, I'm going to play this video. One of these days, I'll play the entire video of this. I know most of you have listened to it, but one of these days, I'll play it. 0592324421, 0592324421. If you are interested in coming to share your thoughts with respect to what is going on, please, you are welcome. 0592324421, 0592324421. We're going to wrap up very soon because these two channels are just a backup channel that is running. And if you've not subscribed it yet, please go ahead and subscribe. I'm going to be doing my Thursdays live streaming on these two channels, Top Gossip 24 AY Media TV. So I'm going to be doing that. So I want you guys to make sure you get yourself connected. So when I'm here, you will be able to join. All I need you to do is that subscribe to it. So when I start, you'll be able to get the notification. Is very, very important because I'll be doing only the Saturdays program on Top Gossip. I'll be doing the Saturdays program on only Top Gossip 24, and I'll focus on doing this program here on Thursdays. So Bomodian said you subscribe to this, and then let's do this together. When I have to open the phone lines, I'll open the phone lines. I was thinking that Auntie Mary want to share one or two things, but I think that Auntie Mary left. So we're going to wrap up here on this platform very quickly. So we take care of other businesses because there are so many things out there we have to take care of. So we'll run away quickly from here. We'll get back here again by next week because that is the day that we have to do the program for next week. So next week we're going to be here on this platform also to share our mindset with respect to what is going on. Is very, very important as we display some of these things. It's important for us to know what actually is cooking and what is going on in Ghana. So okay, I think that Auntie Mary is here. Let me make sure I put her on the blog to share what she has to say. Hello. Yeah, can you hear me? All right. So just share your. Okay. Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear. You can just go ahead. Okay.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for what you do and for the deep information that you've given us. We love you.
Thank you.
Dear me person they can say Nyamana e kosono e wo Ghana no e
Oh, what happened? Your network. Hello. I think somebody called her. Somebody called her in between, so she has to go attend to that call. I think somebody called her. All right, guys. So I think somebody called my caller. She gonna come back. Hello.
hello?
Yeah, I can hear you. Please go ahead.
Yeah. Enti Nyamana e kosono na ye ka wasam say Nyamana e kosono ye nyama e mudo.
Mm.
E nyama e mudo yie. Ah, say yan sore as a member Anjina and facing Mahama. That's it, ebedi yenya.
Mm.
That's it, ebedi yenya because they came. And Tokwano are between South Africa and any Ghana, any in Tokwa.
Yes.
In Tokwani, in Tokwa, but because Tinubu at one of you, Mahama Tino, Mahama Kofan Tokwano. And a black one only Yansa, a black one only Yansa, Mahama Yansa, a black one Yansa. Only Yansa, and Tobacco, the Siama could give Tokwana, Dylan Toko, but Omati Tokwana, Bobo, and Owafa. Yen Omoko South Africa, ebi wa hono ma yeti omutu mu. Ebi wa wadi tule yeti omutu mu. Ye omupe person ye. Omoko ye susu bebre akobi e di ejuma. Ejuma omoko bi e ya no. What the purpose? How do you open business? Well, engineer na ya ye ni ano wa ye no. Omofun mra no. Omofun mra no so. Well, omo ba ye ni. Omo aye interview omo nyama omo ka no. Omofun mra no so. Well, but already I show me, already South Africa show me. But me na me Tigano. Me for South Africa and show me because me and me Tigano me call the cross. So me go be aduma. So me do cross so na say aduma be no one man beka say aduma ni ya. Me come go be aduma. Me hand me come go be aduma wo be cross. If I go be aduma wo be cross wa. Echina na so si kwa na wo ya ni den. So anybody say Kofia, now we are the thing. It's no Abana. It's not person that you need no Ghana for, therefore for say. The Abana in an omoji too, omoji on film small infant too. Because all will be crucial. Now we say when I work here, Juma will be crucial. I was saying, say, Corona, you would dear. Now, no matter what, that thing or because a concrum, now we also concrum, and now we are the thing. Into no Abana. Into a moon in South Africa for. Africa, the whole African countries in India, your sister, your bedding, and your go South Africa for so. It's an area for so wedding. One the other one. All the African countries in India, your sister, your and your go South Africa for so. Now, your phone say, I don't know, I just have you forever, ever, Janasa, and to me, Janasa. Then you bed and I drop so. Into the middle. You know, Ghana for no one, but I'm not sure when you say a middle. What a short abandon. Say, or maybe a Juma, your factories, or status or reviving your factories in the money. Or start a new beyond or better me again, Juma. And on you beyond promotion, so like I said, you were capital to make a young. You will be no more, just one year, Juma will be Trianica. Until all be a factory sitting now status or be a factory sitting money. Yen do not get gonna make running yet to know what you crop with that yet. When I hear this up, I know someone yet. No one days has xenophobic, you know. And to one and you Malema air Malema is 100% right. And then the GDC one day or very soon, Mahama will come back to his senses. Ukronia. That's an yaka. Omudigana, Nanche, Yanga Sangasana, you don't have a NDC in the government in the year. Says our original honor. It's a free and no visa free, no. I says your credit card one is a beer gun at Tuana, Obia, no the room. Obia made the room. Now, I know the year this as an way. Because Mahama one son uncle one for white tea. And then you also all your face in this and also status will be a tomorrow chrono. So we're doing as a social man for father, no one saw the Yetias yet. But yet, here we are. You need to apart from teaching and nursing, and you have been nip saying the egg law bank. Nip saying the egg law bank. Nip saying the egg law ministries. You need to to our system regions in England, and to know we are to Mrs. and more about crap. Because system regions in England, you took no village that you stay, no, there is a up there, so people don't have travel. The village that you were born in now, there is a school there you attend, and there is a job there in your village, and you do your job there in your village. And how our leaders are supposed to do, but they refuse to open jobs. From Rolling stand out to trade. Who among them is that came and opened any job? None of them opened any job. Now they rather encourage us to travel. They rather encourage us and give us visa free to go somewhere to be slaves. And I can say, Sadiana, young Ghana for me. Young Ghana Mamma, you drink, now you get facing and crop for your penny for your country, but say you 2.0. And then we share a real now we share some now we share some and Yamana say, in Fana. When you are the right, you are in your right state of thinking now. What they say a probian pet.
Yes, it's
taken for granted. Should the Chinese for a should the other for a so see the also what Jama they don't in that to walk. A woman made a woman beton grass and a woman may shawana, a woman the Kukuana, Sandy beside Mahama. Into Mahama, only answer and let I didn't see. I feel your markings or the about holding press conference. I feel your markings to say. Now, Wakum, you love the name Muhammad and Wakum. Now, I didn't know a person or money say. Well, I come once and say, I want to meet and find you living in because I could find the buyer. Almost a daddy, and I'll buy an only if you want. Until I had them, and I'm once out now, so do you love me back. Now, Okomo, Bank of Ghana said, well, shut away if you want to. I didn't know Muhammad or the shut away if you go. Now, or no, I think I'm not as I say, or Tresse, the hypocrisy and which word, Granny? The hypocrisy and I forgot the word. The double standard. The hypocrisy and the double standard of Muhammad's government is becoming unbearable. The hypocrisy of Muhammad and his government and the double standard of Muhammad and his government is becoming unbearable means. Now, Muhammad said, you see, Ngza, you see, Kokobidi, our nation. Now, all that is no pension of a woman, our nation. Now, all you are some no Muhammad, on the decisions now taking concerning Ghana is wrong. Nina is wrong because already the corona wire then. Now, in California, to like Belmo, the sea I don't do swabba. Who sing the Sunday Yaba, who says the sea may be in the doors in Rama, or the ash of yonder room, and I do not pay no one by and open me each year. My name is who see a water region, a hot North Tongu, and Kofokobi, Aquaco Fire, Sassy, or Honorable. The consequence in the law. It's why black one and I'm walking Muhammad, a black one, the hypocrisy of our leaders, the hypocrisy of a black one, and when I hear it is unconfirmed anyway. We, the youth of Ghana, and I was say, sorry. Now, you're sure, Mr. Corona, you're there, and I know what they are. Now, you're not to my yellow. You We have to come out and demonstrate. We, the Ghanaian youth, have to come out and demonstrate and show these foolish leaders that they cannot do what they want to do. What they are putting, the burden that they are putting on Ghanaians is too much, it's unbearable for us. Our future will be gone. We're not going to have our Ghana anymore. We don't want all people to come to Ghana and fight with us. We don't want it. Or take over us. We don't want it. And this is what we are saying, we don't want it. We are saying no to our blackwash, useless, whatever they're doing. We are saying no to Muhammad's foolishness. We are saying no. Until Yasama Yadiabeni. Yawayo, a young adult, Yamano, adult, that we cannot wait for Muhammad 2028 to pass. We cannot wait for Muhammad 2028 to pass. But here to make us say, yes, to 2028, we need to demonstrate. We need to tell them their nonsense. We need to tell them they are foolish. We need to look at them. We need to look at these two people. We need to look at Muhammad and his government and their foolishness and their uselessness. We need to tell them. So this is what we have to do.
All right. Just a quick one. There's a news that I grabbed a while ago about something that is going on. Cambodia for a issue a letter, and that letter is saying that from now to the end of the month, they want all Africans to leave their country and in Ghana for, and I've displayed the letter right now, and I want to read a portion of the letter because you see, when you think you know how to fetch your people from wherever it is, right? Ghana for the thing said they know how to fetch their people. Okay, they can do it so quick. So this is a news, and this is a news that hit Ghana. That was like a few hours ago, and TV3 and 3 News actually published it. And I have the letter also. Cambodia is ending its immigration waiver for African nationals. Cambodia is ending its immigration waivers for African nationals, including Ghanaians, on May 31st. I don't think May end at 30th. I think it's May end on 30th, right? Oh, May 31st. Okay. On May 31st. So on May 31st, what they are saying is that on May 31st, anyone who remains in the country after that date faces arrest, up to 2 years imprisonment, and will be fined $80,000 fine. Authorities have warned that endorsement will be zero tolerance. So that is a letter that is coming from Cambodia. Even Cambodia, because you see, I will take your take on that. The reason is that Cambodia, a country is also in Asia, and Cambodia is just like Malaysia, it's just like Indonesia and those places. Now these people, no, we are very calm and very quiet, but there's one thing going on there. The people that are in Cambodia right now, if you just check, you see that so they are not. I'm telling you, sir, if they repatriate all the Ghanaians there, you get less than 10%. Nigeria for. I know what I'm talking about. I met one of them. I met one Nigerian those days in, I think, Malaysia or Indonesia. Okuta Ghanaian passport. And so me who let me see, okay. Now you are saying that you know how to fetch your people. Now Cambodia is calling you to come and fetch your people. That is how things are playing out. Now let me take your take. Let me have your take on that.
You know what? Every country gonna expel us. That's what is going to happen. Since Muhammad know how to go and fetch people, every country will raise up against us. Everybody will raise up because they see our hypocrisy. Everybody is seeing our backs right now. That Ghana president is a very big hypocrite. And like Lema is saying, Muhammad did not handle this well at all. And he hopes Muhammad is going to come back to his senses. So what is going to happen around the whole globe is every country will start to expel us everywhere we are, anywhere we are. If you are in the US, you don't have papers, you will go. Because Donald Trump has already started. If you are on the green card, you should go. If your green card is expiring, you should go back home and reapply.
Mm-hmm.
The Nigeria have started already, and the whole globe, the whole earth, gonna start that. So we should Ghana should get themselves ready. This is not gonna be the end. It's just the beginning of people expelling us to come back home because of Muhammad's outrage. So this is what is going to happen.
Thank you so much. So Ebeji pa, thank you so much for
if we as a Ghanaian youth know what is good for us now, we should get up and tell him please cannot allow everybody to come, because here we are, everybody started when people start expelling us, they started already. And it's going to be everybody, wherever we are, they're going to fish us out and they're going to bring us home. And if we come back home and we don't have a job, then you are telling us our door is open for everybody. What are they coming to do? That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense to us. So we should get ourselves ready, because the rest is coming. This is what it is.
All right, thank you so much. So I'm gonna be doing my Thursday programs on these pages only. I'm not gonna do it on Top Gossip, because Top Gossip is suffering so much. So I need to relieve Top Gossip a little bit. All right, thank you so much for your contribution. God bless you. Bye bye for now. All right, guys, if you're interested in calling 0592324421, 0592324421, I'm going to end the phone line very soon. I want to pick my last caller, 0592324421, 0592324421. We're discussing the battle that Ghana should never have been in right now. The xenophobic, whatever they are calling it, is something that we were not supposed to be part of it, because we were cool with the South Africans until our people begin to do their own thing, until Kujetua Blakwa start making all sort of noise out there. And that is what brought us to where we are. Again, if you are just joining me, I want to play a video for you to listen. Now, the letter that you see out there is a letter coming from Cambodia. Cambodia is saying that since Ghana and John Dramani Mahama and Kujetua Blakwa know how to fetch their people, they are giving them up to 31st of May. And after 31st of May, any Ghanaian they will arrest in Cambodia, they will jail that person for 2 solid years. And if you've not heard it, Mr. Mahama, you have a missed call in Cambodia, because now you have decided to show the world that you are the best. So Cambodia is calling. And I'm telling you, it will circulate, it will go everywhere. You'll be surprised what is going to happen. Every country will start writing that come and fetch your people. And you understand the kind of pressure that is coming on you, because you have no job established for the people that you are bringing to Ghana. And it's going to be very hot for you. Very, very hot. Because we went too far. We went too far by just doing all this xenophobic things in South Africa. Okujetua Blakwa is just rushing. I always say, why any tisu shan to say Papa Jasko. You have to think twice before you act. Don't just think that you are the foreign minister, so you can just report any country, write a letter to anywhere and keep reporting people. That is what Julius Malema is saying. That he thinks that Ghana will one day come back to his senses and come back to the diplomatic table. You allow the Nigerians to influence you. They caused the trouble. Ibona innocent. He caused the trouble. Now where is he? He went silent, and you people are throwing your weight about everywhere. I'm telling you, if we want to continue like this, we are going to be the people who suffer. I'm telling you, we will suffer. We will definitely suffer. Because whatever the South Africans are pushing for, we also have the same problem. And I'm saying, anybody listening to me, write today's date down. Write today's date down. Very soon, I'm saying the very people John Mahama brought home from South Africa, with the Manin Chekakra, the very people he brought home, they will rise against him, because if they can't find a job, if they go to the marketplaces and they find Nigerians taking charge and do, they will also rise and ask for the same thing. I'm telling you. So it is going to be tit for tat. If you think I'm joking, Write today's date down. It's about to happen. And again, I'm telling the South African president, the only way by which this thing will be amicably solved is to allow the people that are not having document living in your country to leave the country peacefully. I'm telling you, otherwise, from now until the 30th of June or end of June that they're talking about, it will be chaos in South Africa. It will be total chaos. This morning, I saw a video. Chaos already going on. If they don't take care, there will be civil war in South Africa. I'm telling you, there will be. Because you can see the way they look at the total number of people that are on the street. Do you think you have the military to contain them? See, if you start doing that, it's going to be very dangerous on the street. Because a person who has nothing to lose fighting, you can fight with his life. Most of the youth of South Africa, you see them on the street marching. They have nothing to lose. They feel they are tired already, so they have nothing to lose. Yeah, that's why they are doing what they are doing. All right, guys. Thank you so much. You said what? It's not for what? Massa, it's not bad for Ghanaians to speak against what is bad in their own country. Yeah, I don't know if you agree with me. If you listen to me carefully, I'm saying that it is bad. It is very bad that when this thing started, we overreacted because it is only one Ghanaian that was actually confronted. That's what we saw online. Until we and our people, Okuyeto Ablakwa and John Dramani Mahama, start reporting South Africa to AU and stuff like that. That got the people angry. I keep talking to the people I know in South Africa until they got peace and they start now going to the Ghanaians. So we started it. And the people that start the whole fight, the Nigerians that start the whole thing, now where are they? Where are they? Where are they? That's the question. They are nowhere to be found. They are all missing. They are all missing, basically. So the point I'm making here is that I want to make sure I make that point clear. Julius Malema is saying that he believed that Ghana reacted too fast and wrongly, and that he believed that they will come back to their senses and use the diplomatic way to solve the problem. That is what Julius Malema said. I just played that video. It is important though. It is important. Yeah. So we are going to end here, man. We're going to end here. We'll see if tomorrow we'll be able to do something else. But like I promise you people, we're going to do our best to make sure that our live streaming on Saturdays need it. So on Saturday, meet me on Top Gossip 24. And we're going to do the needful on Saturday. Trust me, that is going to be war on Saturday. But on Thursdays, you'll be meeting me here for other things that actually are going on. Okay. But what I said, you subscribe to this channel, Top Gossip 24, World Gossip 247. For AY Media TV, it's a redundant channel and I'm reviving it. So that's what it is. So I've done 1 hour 41 minutes. That is a lot. I don't intend to go far, except if somebody else wants to share their views, then I can bring them on. 0592324421, 0592324421, 0592324421, 0592324421. Tomorrow is Friday. On Saturday, there will be a press conference, and let me launch that press conference document here so you guys will see. There will be a press conference. That press conference is being organized by the Gan Adangme United Front. We are calling on His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, and as it were, to ensure that he will come to terms with respect to what we are calling somebody trying to speak for us who is not does not belong to us. So we have already sent letters out there to all the ministries and all the people that are supposed to be notified, and we're gonna go on that time and then do our thing. So join us to do our press release is going to be a press release that is going to happen in very soon, coming Saturday at what's the name of that particular place? I'm looking for the flyer. I need to show you guys the flyer. So that is a flyer here. That is a flyer here. So that is coming on. We're going to have our first ever press release, and it's organized at Dangwe People. We are about to do our first press release, and we are inviting everybody to show up. The Ga Adangwe people are not from Nigeria, Mr. President. The Ghanaians will not accept any strip nightclub. Ghanaians condemn the Caribbean Nudity Festival, and we are calling and demanding for the teaching of the Ga Adangwe language in the Greater Accra region. So we are coming up to have that particular meeting this coming Saturday, and we are inviting all of you to show up there and come and support us do that. God bless all of you. This is your humble servant right here on this platform, World Gossip 247 and AY Media TV. And so when you meet me, all you know to say is what? Fila. So we're going to look out for the Ghana National Anthem right now and play the Ghana National Anthem. And then after that, we'll wrap up here on this platform, Top Gossip 24. Stay with us one more time. We'll see you again some other time tomorrow on this page. Thank you, guys. God bless you, and stay awake whilst we bring to you all the things that you want to know. Okay, let's go quickly and go listen to the Ghana National Anthem.
Us
All right, guys, thank you so much for coming here on this platform. I appreciate the time that you spend with us. Saturday coming, we have a press release that is coming on Holy Trinity Cathedral. Come live. Let's talk about issues that are going on. Let's strip certain things and let's put things where it's supposed to be. We want to tell our president that he is not a gunman. He cannot tell us where we are coming from. We also want to tell him that if they want to do any kind of strip nightclub stuff, they're not in Accra. They can do it in Gonja land, where he is coming from. We also want to demand that, as far as we are concerned, the teaching of the Gan Adangwe language should be held to in the Greater Accra region. Otherwise, we're going to take it up and we're going to be very hostile on that particular front. And so there are so many things out there. We have 4 pillars that we are putting our message on. Come Saturday, 10 a.m. at the Holy Trinity Cathedral in Circle. And so we are inviting everybody. The flyers are all over the place. Our boys are posting the flyers. And to be honest with you, letters already is flying to all the places out there, to the Ghana Traditional Council, to the Regional House of Chiefs. And our letters are already flying to the Foreign Ministry. And we have calls letters already being signed from the Foreign Ministry and other places. That will be on our pages. So if you want to follow us on our pages, please, if you want to hear more news with respect to what is going on, go to Gan Adangwe United Front. Let me give you the name of the pages so you can go and follow us on those pages. So on Instagram, the name is Gan Adangwe _ United _ front. Gan Adangwe _ United front. So if you want to join us to go and see the activities of what we are working on, you can go there. You can get more news. You can get more videos and stuff like that are going on. Anything we're doing, we keep posting all those ones there on that page. So if you go there, you're going to see exactly what we are doing. Now on our Facebook page, on our Twitter page also, let me give you the Twitter page for the Gan Adangwe United Front. On our Twitter page, our name is what? Our name on the Twitter page is Gan Adangwe _ United. Gan Adangwe _ United. Gan Adangwe _ United. And I just posted a couple of pictures and stuff like that on that page. So please go ahead and see what is going on out there. It is very, very important. So you can read some of our notifications and the pages we send the letters to. So if you want to find us on Facebook, for the Gan Adangwe United, you want to find us on Facebook. Let me give you also the Facebook account. The Facebook account is Gan Adangwe United Front. Gan Adangwe United Front. You can also see us on Facebook. And then on YouTube is Gan Adangwe United Front. So we are everywhere. If you want to see us, you want to join us. If you are interested in joining us, please go ahead and let us know so we can bring you on. But on the 29th, on 30th of this month, which is Saturday, we are coming to Shake Accra, and we want to make sure we give an account of what we have to give. This is your humble servant right here on this platform. Thank you so much